I bet you started learning Swedish on Duolingo. But is the more popular app actually the best place to learn? Today, we're comparing Ling with Duolingo to see which app is actually better. Let the games begin. Swedish is spoken by almost 9 million people worldwide, which means this language will open up new experiences for you. But most people just stick to earning daily streaks and not really learning the language. Now let's break down the features of these two apps to see which one is actually better for you. Firstly, let's compare the audios. Audio and sounds are the key when it comes to learning a new language. If one tone is wrong, then your sentence could turn into something totally different than what you're trying to communicate. That's why it's crucial to learn the audio from the right source. Duolingo uses text-to-speech audio, and they're consistent, but they lack the soul and the accent from a real person. On the other hand, Ling uses native speaker recordings on every audio, so if you want to sound like a local and not a computer, I think Ling wins this round. Click the link in the description below to give Ling a try and hear the audio for yourself. Next up, let's compare motivation technique. It can be really easy to forget to take a lesson, but it is the only way to train your brain to learn a new language, and that's why motivation techniques are so crucial. Duolingo is actually great at keeping you coming back with a streak system that nudges you constantly. But those streaks, they're designed for retention, but not necessarily learning. Ling has streaks too, but they aren't pushy. Ling's system is built to keep you motivated without punishing you for missing a day. Ling has got a streak saver feature that you can earn so your progress won't be completely lost even if you miss a day of learning. They even send you push notifications that teach you new words. Now, let's compare real-world use case. You can learn tons of phrases and memorize them, but they probably won't be useful if you're learning phrases that you'll never use in real life. Duolingo is known for quirky sentences, and it's really fun to learn, but are you really going to use them in the real world? You'll understand the words, but never the full picture, even if your streaks are super duper high. Ling, on the other hand, focuses on functional survival, which means they teach you real dialogues that you can actually use at a restaurant or a train station. Plus, Ling gives you culture notes so you're learning the etiquette of the native speakers. Now let's have a look at the real-time conversation practice. If you don't have a way of practicing the language, your learning and earning streaks become completely useless. Let's see how each app solves this issue for their users. Duolingo focuses heavily on translation and clicking buttons, and it's easy, but it doesn't prepare you for real-world conversations. While Ling features an interactive chatbot that simulates real conversations with real people audio. You can practice responding to a waiter or a friend in a safe space, so you can build your confidence when you get to speak abroad. Lastly, the fundamental for learning every language is word reviewing. Reviewing your vocabulary is a life-changing habit to develop when you're learning a new language. It helps with long-term retention and is the key to fluency. While Duolingo keeps you on a linear path, forcing you to review words based on what their algorithm chooses, sometimes you don't need to review words you already know. Ling offers a save to favorites feature, which means you can tag specific words that you struggle with and then revisit them until you're satisfied with your learning. Now that the comparisons are done, what do you think? If you're interested in using Ling, you can click the link in the description below to start your 7-day free trial today. Have a good language learning journey!